But what happens with the rise of Kundalini? First of all, when you enter into that infinite thing, some people rise like steep, we can say a very strong jet like speed they get. But some of them rise very slowly. And then we can see the stages into which they rise. The first thing that happens is that you become thoughtless, but you are aware. First stage that happens is thoughtless awareness. Thoughtless awareness means that you start watching the thoughts. That means you are separated from yourself. Like you were in the water and now you jump onto the boat and you see the water now, so that you are separated. This is what happens. Those who have gradual ascent, you become thoughtlessly aware, which we call in the hatha yoga as asampragyat samadhi. Of course, according to them, it's a very higher state, but you become thoughtlessly aware, and the vibrations start flowing from your hand, by which you know that something is flowing. You start getting cool breeze from me, and you start getting cool breeze from other Sahaja yogis, and when you give it to others, you find it is flowing. This, you can say, is the first thing that happens. That means you become collectively conscious of another personality. This is the first thing that happens. The second stage in which into you jump is nirvikalpa. Means in that state you become doubtless. Then you don't ask me questions. There are some people who are like that here. So they have no questions, they have felt it, they have known it. I say it in a different way, that supposing I give you 1,000 rupees. Now if you do not spend it, how will you know what is the value of that? You will say, what you have given us 1,000, what is that? You have just given us vibrations. But once you start using it and you see the tremendous powers you have got, and the powers of this so-called, what you call just ordinary vibrations, some people think like that, because it's so easily available, it happens to you so sahaja that you do not understand the value of it. But once you start using them and you see the tremendous thing you have got it, the bliss and the joy that flows into you, you come into the state of doubtless awareness. The third one, I would say, when the complete self-realization is established. Now, in the thoughtless awareness, as you can say that now, supposing now, as we have got justice sitting here. So when he is a justice, he has certain powers. In the same way, when you rise to the thoughtless awareness, you have certain powers, by which you can give awakening to people. You just move your hands, the Kundalini of people will move. It's surprising, but it does. You can move the hands and you can see the Kundalini, you can feel the Kundalini of other persons, you can feel the chakras of another person. It happens. Only with thoughtless awareness. But with doubtless awareness, you start giving them realization. Absolutely, you can, just like that you can. And with higher self-realization, what happens? That you just become a sakshi. No problem. You never catch anything. You see, normally what happens, a person comes to you, you place your hands towards that person, and you feel, oh, disgusting. This fellow is burning me. You don't like it. Because you see the chakras of that person are burning your fingers and you know it's burning. Then sometimes you catch also. You get involved into it. But later on, when you are completely self-realized, you become an nirlepa. You do not catch any such things. And you rise into the realm where you are into complete vairagya. You're just flowing. You are in the sakshi state. But after this, these three stages is the state of God's realization, in which you start controlling the nature completely. Some people, of course, through hatha yoga, they try to control certain nature, but that's just upside down. We started from the top, go down. First of all, let us go to the divine state, and then come down. Then establish into we control the nature. See if you can control the, say, ray, you can control the sun. All these things can be done. But that is, you see, you lose interest in those things. But automatically you can do it.